Our next open mic is Areta.
This first piece I'm going to read, it's called Watering Grass, and last year I got grass put in my backyard, and I had to wake up every morning and every night and water the damn grass. So that's like, I hated it so much, I'm like, I have to write a poem about watering grass. And I sat down and just wrote, and it's not what I expected, but this is what came out. Truth is, I'm a secondary thought to your first. I'm no longer the first thought when you wake, nor the last thought before you sleep. I'm somewhere between Sunday and Saturday, but definitely not Wednesday, because that's hump day. Well, you no longer hump me. Neither do you love me. You just haven't said the words out loud. But what's loud and clear is the beating of my heart as it echoes in the emptiness of me. Me who loves you still. You were and are my dream. But I guess the thing with dreams is you gotta wake up sometimes. But I don't like my morning sun because it never rises high enough and the moon never completely disappears. And so I rise somewhere between night and dawn, waiting for the sky to clear, knowing that love takes patience, just like watering grass. This one I actually wrote last Sunday because my girlfriend asked me to write her a poem. And sat in the backyard with a glass of wine and I wrote. It's called Moonbeams. As the light glimmers from your skin, I take in its translucent hue. Like stars, your skin glows in the light of the moon. I watch you sleep, my heart drumming to a deep, deep beat. You breathe deeply, and I take in your breath, reaching out to caress the light at the end of my tunnel. You roll over, snuggling in my embrace. I kiss the light which shines between your brow, and I make a vow to never let you go. You inhale and exhale deeply. I inhale and exhale deeply, breathing you in, breathing you out, as I watch you sleep, skin shimmering in the light of the moon.
All is
And this is my last week. It's called One. I used to measure my worth in numbers, like 5, the amount of times you called me in a day, or even 7, the hours I had to wait to see your smiling face. I defined myself by the way the numbers added up, like 44, the amount of times you said you loved me in a month. My world was calculated and divided by sunrises and sunsets. And the worst of the numbers yet? 24, the amount of days since you've left. My measurement of my worth was subtracted, and I was left with 0, nothing. Day 25 and my worth did not inch one bit. So my friend suggested I take a math course, said it would change my life. On day 26, I took myself to class and I sat in the back, of course, because I wanted to be unnoticed. Now, as the teacher spoke, I sat up straighter, for the math she was teaching wasn't calculus or trigonometry, but simple, basic math, counting. She asked us to count how many times we've been kind to ourselves, how many times we've said, I love you, to ourselves. My brain started to buzz and I was a bit overwhelmed, and I counted by the hours, days, years I had been kind to myself. Funny enough, the number came up to 0, nothing. I had measured my self-worth by so many numbers, yet I still came up with nothing. I sat there writing numbers in many different ways, furiously scratching out and starting over again. The teacher stopped by my desk and placed her hand over mine. She said, your worth, if you are to measure it, should only add up to 1. 1? She saw the confusion in my eyes. Yes, 1, she replied. The only person that can measure your worth is yourself. Not by how many times a person says, I love you, but how many times you say, I love you to yourself. Not by how many times someone says, you're beautiful, but how many times you say, you are beautiful to yourself? Forget the number of years you allowed your worth to add up to 0. Start today with a clean slate, with number 1, you. You're the master of your worth, the division of your convictions, the addition to your soul that can never be subtracted. Remember to never let yourself fall, or rely on another to define the measurement of your soul. Only one person can do that. You, yourself. Thank you.